Hi guys, I'm Maisie Williams and I play Guna in the brand new prehistoric adventure Early Man. My character helps the film's brave caveman Doug as he catapults his way from the Stone Age to the Bronze Age. I always chew hay as if, well, not really, as if I had a huge mouthful of hay. That's really
just warm it up.
hard to chew.
Yeah.
Just keep going and going and going. And then I'll constantly be because I get really quite stuck lips that don't move around very much.
All that,
Go on, keep going. Go on, don't stop. Go on, keep going.
Cool, well guys, before we get started, you are of course on Blue Peter, which means one thing. Got a little present
This
in
is
my
the most
pocket.
exciting day of my life. I
you,
always
Maisie.
wanted one of these.
This is the first time this has ever
Is this your
happened.
first badge, Tom?
I'm 36 years old.
I've never had one of these. This is really exciting.
I mean, this is a big day. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And wear them with pride,
Yeah.
you see.
I've always wanted one of these.
Imagine that if I put it on, I'll have to
Yeah.
get all...
Put it on afterwards,
Well,
maybe
hang
for the premiere.
Okay.
The reason Rory's here today, he was our competition winner out of over 9,000 people, right?
That
Wow.
is
Which is awesome.
amazing.
Okay, so this is Rory's character.
Wow.
You guys.
Let's have a look.
This is incredible.
It's like a sort of dragon, lizard, anteater. That is amazing.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Well, how would you voice my character?
Oh no, it's a T-Rex!
Help!
Oh no, it's a T-Rex!
Yeah, he's prey.
Yeah. So he'd be like... Yeah.
Absolutely. I have a group of friends. We're all pretty tight-knit. And we do plenty of adventures together, actually. We went on a wonderful holiday down to Cornwall last Christmas, and it was off-season, so this whole little village was completely empty. And it was just us, and everyone's kind of like, why are you holidaymakers here at this time? But we decided to go on a Christmas holiday instead. And yeah, it was a really lovely bonding experience for all of us, cooking meals and hanging out. It was lovely.
Good? Cool.
There you go.
Right, I'm going to begin just by asking, I mean, it must have been so amazing to be part of an Aardman movie. I'm sure you've been asked this so many times today, but I mean, I just grew up and I have such a fondness and sort of an affinity towards kind of Wallace and Gromit and films like Chicken Run. I mean, to be a part of the whole process must have been kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, they could have asked me to play the rock that says nothing, and I'd be like, I'm in, because I just love Aardman, and it's always been a dream. And I've always, since I started acting, I'd wanted to do like voiceover and maybe do an animation, and I always knew at the back of my mind that Aardman would be like the top. So when this came in, I was just thrilled.
It's such an honour. Because I remember, I can't remember when I must have been about 10 years old when the first Wallace and Gromit film, A Grand Day Out, came out, when they go skiing on the moon. Is that what happens? The fridge goes.
Yeah, there's
But
loads of
the
cheese
moon's
on them.
cheese.
The moon's made of cheese, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's like a fridge or something, or a kitchen cabinet. This is my strange memory is distorting what happens in that film. Yeah, and I remember, yeah, it's just an honour. It really is to be asked, and they're kind of an institution in a way. And Nick Park, the director and the creator, is such a warm-hearted, lovely man, and to join him and live in these worlds that he invents is so fun.
Because I think he's won like 4 Oscars, but he's one of the most humble, just sort of like nice people you could sort of ever hope to meet.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I was wondering, so I mean, I'm just talking about your accents. They're quite something, particularly yours, Tom. I mean, what was the genesis behind these particular voices for these characters?
Well, so I was trying to get into. Nick wanted it to be French because in his mind it's a football film, and traditionally European football teams have been better at football than English football teams. It pains me to say that as a England supporter, but there we go. And so there was this idea that the Bronze Age was more international. And so we thought that Knuth was French, and then it was about getting his kind of pomposity and misplaced sense of superiority and his arrogance, and you know, that he's a kind of puffed up, frustrated manager who wants to be more important than he is, and then we arrived at where we are.
Because I was just thinking that your De Niro impersonation was partly what led Nick Park to
I just found that out today. Yeah.
But I've never even heard it. It must be quite a good impersonation.
I'm not sure I'd agree with that. No, I did it once. On
a small show.
Misguidedly, yeah, on the Graham Norton
Yeah, no
show.
one saw it.
Yeah,
No.
And Maisie, I was looking at your IMDb earlier, because obviously that's how I do all of my research. And you've got so much coming up. And I was just wondering, I mean, it just made me think about, obviously, with Game of Thrones coming towards its end, that's obviously quite a sad thing. It's been such a huge part of your career. It's something you will always look back so fondly on. But at the same time, is it quite nice now to have this kind of freedom that comes with just not having a commitment every year towards a TV show?
Yeah, it takes up so much. It's taken up so much of my time, like up to 6 months a year, every year.
How many
since
years?
I started? I started when I was 12, and I'm now 20. 8 years.
8 years of your life.
Nearly 9.
Nearly half your life.
Nearly half my life.
Wow.
But half of that, every 4 years of my life.
So a quarter of your life.
A quarter of your life. Almost.
Quarter of my life. So it's nice to have more free time now, and to be able to pick and choose what I want to do. But yeah, also just have some time to myself as well. I feel like before Game of Thrones, before all of this started, I was a completely different person. I was a child, and so I haven't had free time or freedom really throughout my whole adolescence. And so now I'm like, oh, I can go away and just enjoy my life.
Dye your hair green.
Away from the dye my hair green. Well, I did that.
Oh, yeah.
They told me off.
Oh.
Shouldn't do that. Don't do that ever. Don't do that.
Okay. I've never done that. No,
Don't do
maybe
that.
I will now. 36. Is it too late to dye your hair green?
Nah, it's never too late.
Never.
Is there a little thing at the back of your head that goes, this could be a real commitment, this could be a character I have to play 7, 8 times, in the future? Is that something that you have to bear in mind?
Well, I've never actually. That's not a choice I've made because what's so sort of accidental about Loki is that when I joined the Marvel universe, there was no Marvel universe. I mean, there was, but it was much smaller than it is now, and I've been so grateful to be part of it. I think that Marvel had only made the first Iron Man when I was cast as Loki, and they were in the middle of making Iron Man 2, and now you've got the Guardians and Captain America and Black Panther and Spider-Man's coming, and it's just I'm just lucky to be there. So
You're lucky to be there.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
yeah. So yeah, it's not a choice I've ever actively made. It's something I've just found myself in.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thanks so much for your time today, guys. Much appreciated.
Thank
you.
you.
Cheers.
Thanks so much.